Hi everybody, Samson's here again, and today I'm going to be talking about this God of War that is coming out next tomorrow by the time I'm recording this. Okay, so God of War, why is it a big deal? Why is everybody talking about it? Why is it on everybody's mind? Every gamer just wanting to play that game. So here's what I've noticed about the game. Firstly, the game didn't follow the story from the previous ones about the Greek mythology, how you face Zeus, Medusa, and other gods, other Olympian gods. But now you are facing the Norse gods. That means that giant serpent that showed. I'm not sure if that's the main antagonist in this game, but I guess when it's released, you are going to find out. So this game actually have different things that have been changed from the previous ones. The first one is the fact that the weapons, like Kratos changed the blade with the Leviathan axe, the axe that moves like Thor's armor. So he uses that axe, like throws it and fights against bad guys. Also he uses the bow. The bow and arrow is for his son, which his son helps to fight against enemies. And also he has a conversible shield, that the shield appears and just closes back automatically after not using it. Like it appears invisible though, but as soon as it comes out, it knows that you will notice that it folds by itself. So another thing is the fact that Kratos has to, from the time past, Kratos is an angry fellow. So this game that is coming out actually helps us to conceive Kratos' anger and makes him more reserved. You get? So he doesn't talk like before, like, because now he's trying to play the role of a father and a mentor to his son Atreus. So I feel that sometimes you cannot hold your anger for so long, so sometimes you got to let it go. But I feel he somehow conceived it for some period, but in some parts you will see that he vents out his anger, lets it out and pour it down on the enemy he's facing. So that aside, and what I've noticed about his son is that his son too is helpful. It's not that the son is just there watching, because if you notice, when the son fights against enemies, he brings out bow and arrow to shoot the enemies at the clear target, and also he has like a thunder-like power and strikes upon the enemies. Like, because of the story, it was said that he's a grandson of Zeus, which totally makes sense. But the fact of having that thunder-like power. So, and apart from that, I just feel that he's a very good companion to have in the game, because if you look at, I'm not trying to compare these two games, but if you look at Uncharted 4, it's somehow close. God of War and Uncharted 4 is somehow close in the sense that two people work together solving puzzles and going on adventure, because that was how Uncharted 4 was. But in this time, the setting was in the olden days. Like Uncharted 4 was in modern senses because we were using guns and stuff like that. But this one is like you fighting against monsters. But I feel the son just act there as a companion, and he didn't feel Kratos as being alone as he's always been in the previous games. So I feel this is actually a huge improvement and interesting for gamers that are going to play this game. So another thing is the fact of customization. Wow, like this is one of the biggest RPG. They've added lots of customization to it. In terms of armor, you can change your customization. You can improve the level of efficiency and stuff like that. You can also increase the rate at which the efficiency of the axe. If you want to fight in defensive mode, attack mode, different stuff like that. And it makes the players to have like a different Kratos. Like, you can be playing with your friend and your friend can be using the type of Kratos, and you'll be like, wow, I haven't seen this part of Kratos before. So you understand what I'm saying? There is actually a little different bit of Kratos that you have to explore around with. Then, which brings me to the fact that this game, they made it full of exploration. So you have to actually customize Kratos in a way that it should fit for the particular environment you are exploring or the monsters you are going to be fighting. So, and I've noticed that 25% of the game is going to be filled with boats. Like, This kind of weird though, but if you noticed in that kind of setting, there is no horse. Usually the transportation there is actually boats, because I have not seen any horse there or other stuff apart from climbing trees, climbing rocks and stuff like that. But I also feel that the developers actually use that boat as a tool for narration. Imagine Kratos and his son traveling in a boat in the middle of nowhere in the sea. So that particular setting actually forced them to make a conversation between the father and the son. So which is actually going to be awkward because of types of conversation they will be having, like father to son conversation, that kind of stuff. So it's actually going to make the game more interesting in terms of story. So another stuff I've been noticing around is the fact that you can skip boss fights. Like, I'm just shocked for the fact that you can skip boss, as in it actually makes the game easy for players to actually quickly finish the game. That's why, but I doubt if it's going to be every boss fight you have to skip. I'm not sure of that, but I doubt it. I don't think they want to make a game that you have to skip every boss fight, because there's some actually boss fight that is going to be pertain to the storyline. So I feel that the skipping of boss are actually going to make the game faster for people to complete. And also, after completing the game, you are going to be having 5 hours to 10 hours gameplay to play after finishing the game. So I feel that 5 hours to 10 hours is going to be all those boss fights you skip. You can just decide to do them as side quests after completing the story. So I also feel that it's actually a good idea to add that kind of stuff to the game, actually make the player more engaging even after completing the story. I just feel that that's it for that. So another thing, the fact that I've noticed is that Kratos is actually going to be more like a father figure to the son, and it's just going to be cool-headed. But also remember, the anger is still there, so there's no how you can just throw away the anger one side. It's just going to be an interesting one. Another thing is the fact that of the gameplay changed a little, because from the previous games what you've noticed is hack and slash game, or from another different perspective, like the camera has changed. Like in the new one, the camera is mainly focused on Kratos, so it's like you standing at the back of screen and be watching him, like third person, right? But this one is actually different from the previous one. Those previous ones just shows like the group, the entire environment of you fighting and killing those monsters. But this one is actually kind of different. But I like the way they did it, because the camera is fixed on Kratos, so it's as if you are like in there with him. So they made it more personalized. Let me put it that way. They made it more personalized. So, and it's also a good way to develop a game like that, which is going to be interesting. So that's just it for the camera and the gameplay. And we've come to the end of this video. I can't wait to play this game, like seriously. It's going to be coming out next tomorrow on PS4 only. Like, well, I'm a PC gamer, so I'm kind of feeling sad though that it's not going to come out on PC. But well, you have to live with that. So from the time past, God of War has always been a very good franchise, and till this one is going to make it even more better for players. So we've come to the end of this video. You guys should just drop a like and comment on what you are expecting most about this God of War, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys. See you later.